Still on dental matters, healthy oral development in children is essential for proper chewing, speech, and long-term dental health. As the jaw grows and baby teeth make their way for permanent teeth, it's important for parents to recognize the signs of normal development versus early indicators of potential problems. Understanding these stages can help families take the right steps to support their children's overall well-being. Now, today, we are joined by Dr. Ileke Niilenge to discuss children's oral and jaw development and how parents can ensure their child's bite is progressing correctly. Good morning and welcome to the show, Doctor.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Great. Can we get right into it? Can you explain the major stages of oral and jaw development that children typically go through from infancy to adolescence?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Yeah, so we have five stages that kids or children actually go through from infancy to adolescence. So the first stage is the infant stage, whereby now we count the period from birth to the age of 12 months. So that is like a year. And then we have the toddlerhood, which is now from the age of 1 to 3 years. And then we have the early childhood, which is from the age of 4 to 6. From there, we will move to the middle childhood, which is the age between 7 and 10, and then the late childhood to early adolescence, which is now from the age of 10 or 11 to 14, and then adolescence from 14 plus. And all these stages actually these where now the jaw grow, and the jaw grows with the help, of course, of the teeth in the mouth. So from the stage of, or the beginning of the first stage, which is now the infants, this is where we have the eruption of the first milk teeth, or we call temporary dentition. That is at the age of 6 months. And also now these where the babies actually develop the habits or actually learn how to suck as well as how to swallow. And it's very important for the development of the jaw. And then when we move to the second stage, now the eruption of temporary teeth starts. Yes, or continues. And also now this is where the kids start to actually learn how to speak. And then of course the early childhood stage, this is now where speech development happens, and the jaw also grows. So all in all, like the teeth are necessary for the growth of the jaw. And just to maybe jump to the stage of pre-puberty, or whereby now there is an acceleration of the jaw, of the growth of the jaw, to actually give the facial structure. And of course, by the adolescence, the growth slows down, and the facial structure actually matures.
Now, Doctor, taking a few steps back, really talking to early development and so forth, you mentioned the bite. Bite is important,
yes,
right? That's something we spoke about in our intro. But why? Why is this a thing?
Yeah, a bite is very important because it means now that that is what helps us grow, our jaws grow. And obviously, if your bite is not right, you are going to have issues such as temporomandibular disorders. That is now the disorders within the joint between the skull and the jaw of your face, and that can actually hinder the development of the facial structure of a person. Yes.
Now, children, a lot of children, it's actually quite common where they like sucking their thumb, right? It gives them comfort of sorts, but from your perspective, in your profession, does this have any detrimental effects to how the jaw forms?
Yeah, it has a very detrimental
So it's a very bad
effect.
thing.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
very bad thing. Yes, it's a habit that parents actually have to help, break,
Okay.
because they have to be involved in the oral health of their children from the very early stage of their kids' life. And I would just want to highlight that the proper care of dental or oral hygiene doesn't only begin after the eruption of teeth, but it has to begin from the age of 0. Yeah, so it's very important to know that thumb sucking actually hinders the growth of the jaw. So thumb sucking causes the upper front teeth to actually protrude, meaning to go in front.
And then they need
And
braces
yes,
at some
yes, and
stage.
of course the upper jaw will also be narrow and deep, meaning that they will have either like an open bite or cross bite. Open bite is now whereby the upper teeth and the lower teeth don't, occlude. Yeah, they don't meet or they don't occlude at all. And that is an issue. And that is also now when you develop mouth breathing. And of course, with that, you have a person having the third lower face of their face, of their total face, of course, elongated, and they will have what we call a horse face. Yeah, because now, and then obviously it's going to cause or it's going to affect the aesthetic of that person, and obviously with time, the person will need orthodontic treatment, which is very expensive. And also, it's cool when they start to go to school. I mean, the peers will make fun of them
The horse
because of
face.
now, like the
I'm
appearance and all
terrified
of
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
yes, but on a very serious matter,
Yeah.
because it does affect so many other layers of
Yeah,
so many things, even
absolutely.
your morale,
A-
your emotions as well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now, Doctor, also we spoke about the thumb sucking.
Yeah.
That brings me to my next question. Parents also give the pacifier quite
Yeah.
a lot, what we also call the dummy. Same effects or?
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't really have a same effect, like
Is
as
is it
significant as to thumb sucking,
Yes.
but of course it does affect the jaw growth as well. And of course you'd want to, of course they're doing it out of love because I mean they want the baby to be maybe calm when they're crying
Out
and
of
stuff
love
like
and
that.
peace.
Exactly. Yeah, but
Yes.
you just need to not prolong it because obviously like a prolonged use of pacifier has a dire effect on the jaw development.
Now, as we wrap up, Doctor, what advice would you give to parents to help them support a healthy jaw development and prevent all these issues that we raised with their children?
Okay, yeah, no, it's very important to know that maybe I can actually say that the oral health education begins before the child is born. So it's very important that expectant mothers actually attend the prenatal and antenatal care to actually get, educated on how to take care of themselves because the health or the oral health of a mother can have a direct impact on the child, even when they are not born, when they are in the womb.
womb, yes.
Yeah. So that is when you have bacteria that we find in diseases such as gingivitis or periodontitis having effect on the birth weight of the child or a premature birth. So it's very important that parents actually take initiative or actually visit dentists from the age of 1. The child should already start visiting a dentist so that if there's anything that a dentist pick up and know or they confirm that it can actually potentially cause misalignment of teeth or any jaw disorder or slowed growth of the jaw later in life, such interventions can be made and also now help this child growing up. But the specific age that I would actually recommend for orthodontic evaluation is the age of 6, between 6 and 8, because now these when a child can actually take instructions and actually follow them. So, and orthodontic treatment comes with us taking impression, like especially now, let me say, for example, a child is having a thumb sucking issue. So you'd want to produce what we call as a habit breaker. It's an appliance that we put in the mouth, and you'd want the child to be cooperative. So that is actually the age where they can be cooperative, and you have like a success at the end. Yes.
Doctor, thank you so much for the time and all your insights. A lot to digest, but very impactful and insightful, and I'm sure the parents have heard.
Okay, thank you very much for having me.